Hello, everyone in the playback, because I know it takes a minute to join. How's everybody's day going? Let me make sure it's running on YouTube. Yay, people are joining. Okay, it's working. I always have this fear that my lives are not working.
Well, YouTube is doing that weird thing where it says you're live and then no one is here and you can't see anything. And I'm like, hey.
I know. Okay, it is working for sure. Great. If you all want to introduce yourselves, your channels and what you're reading tonight or what you're going to be doing tonight,
Sure.
that'd be great.
My name is Michelle from Michelle's Library. I read mostly thriller, horror, romance. I have a series on my channel called The Alphabet Project. I'm actually reading for it tonight. It's my last book of O. It's an indie book called Off the Page. I'm not liking it, but I'm almost done, so I might as well finish it.
That's impressive. You got to O.
Yeah. I know. Well, I started it freaking 2 years ago, so I might as well be on it.
Okay, hi, I'm Riley. My channel is Riley Marie. I read everything, but mostly romance, horror, lately a lot of fantasy. And today I'm finishing up Sinner by Sierra Simone, a really good nun romance.
Oh my God, I love it. If I read in this first sprint, we'll be reading No One Gets Out Alive. This is a big book. Like, look.
It looks huge.
Yeah.
When it's like, I don't know. I guess the print isn't that small, but you know when you hold a book and it's like a heavy paperback, it has that feel. It's like heavy. It's substantial. So I think the audiobook is really long too. So I've been listening to this, and I'm not gonna lie, like I'm not liking it as much as I thought I would like it, which I'm bummed because I heard so many people say it's like one of the scariest books they've ever read. And like I get it. Like I understand why it would be scary because it deals with like human horror or paranormal and then also like evil people. But for some reason, like the narrator's British, so it's taking me a little out of it. And I don't know why.
I always have trouble with British narrators, and I just know I'm dumb, but that's just like fine.
I don't think it's dumb. I
just like
whenever I hear a British voice, I think more of like fantasy, and I know that's like so funny of me to say, but it's just like it puts me in like it takes me a little out of like, how do I say it? It feels less how I read in my head, so it feels more like a story instead of it's actually happening. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Do you feel like that too, Riley?
Yeah. I either think of like fantasy books or historical romance because those are always like a British narrator.
Or like a really old mystery book.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of like thriller and horror books that are British, I guess.
Like, I just listened to One by One by Ruth Ware, and it's always What's Her Face, and I'm like, oh my God.
That's confusing when it's
what's her name? Church, and I'm just like, oh my God, she narrates every single one, and I'm like, I literally can't.
Yeah, it's hard, and also you can't. At least for me, I can't speed it up as fast. So,
I think I watched the movie of the book that you're reading.
Oh, was it really bad? I heard it was
okay.
I heard that it was like they changed a bunch of stuff. I don't know. I still want to watch it, but I know I'm not going to like it.
It had a wild ending. I don't know if that's like the same as in the book, but
yeah,
the ending was pretty crazy.
So without spoilers, I will say that I got to like what I thought would be the end of the book, and there's still like 200 more pages. And I looked in reviews, and people were like, "There's this really long epilogue that was really unnecessary." So once I finish it, I'll talk to you and tell them because it's odd. It's like, why wouldn't you just end it here? Hello, everyone. Hello. Thanks for being here. With the light, or with it being so light outside right now, it feels like so much earlier. It's odd. Hello. I'm reading Fonda Lee's newest book. It has a bird on the cover. Nice, very springy. I like British accents in historical romances. I'm reading Wrong Place, Wrong Turn. Or, God, I'm already messing things up. Wrong Place, Wrong Time. Is that the thriller that's like orange and has a
Yeah, it's good. It's more of a mystery than a thriller.
Yeah, I'm
Oh.
gonna read that.
Yeah, it was good. I liked it.
Weren't a lot of people talking about it like last year?
I think it came out like summer last year.
Okay.
But yeah, I think I read it for a video and I really liked it.
Yeah, I heard good things, but sometimes there'll be those books where I hear a ton about it and I'm like, ooh, I have to get to it, and then I forget about it.
Oh yeah, that's me all the time, every day.
That's with like everything.
Yeah.
But especially thrillers. Like there's something about thrillers, like I hear a lot and then I forget.
Yep.
Yeah, it was funny because I saw family today and we were all talking about how we have bad memories. And I was like, oh yeah. Yeah, I have a very bad memory. So I love a good British narrator for mysteries. I think it's because of my addiction to British mystery shows.
Yeah.
It fits so well with like mysteries.
It does.
Hello, I'm reading The Lost Girls of Willowbrook and Detransition Baby. Nice. Reading Alice in Borderland, Volume 4, but so sleepy might pass. I'm reading History of Fear. Is that the one talking about, remind me what that is. Is that the one talking about like the science behind fear in horror movies? Do any of you guys know?
I think Lexi read this recently, but I can't remember anything about it. I just recognize the title.
Yeah. Hello, I need some sprints to get some things done. I'll be listening to I Have Some Questions for You by Rebecca McKay.
I got that. Yeah, I have it too. We should buddy read.
We should, because it's so
I know it's so big, and I'm like, oh, why I do this?
I've been seeing that
how big it is.
everywhere.
And
Yeah.
I love the cover because it's like a contemporary thriller, which I'm really interested in. So we'll see.
I think I heard it's kind of like dark academic too.
Yeah, I think so. It takes place at a college.
Yeah, Riley, want to buddy read it with
Yeah, let's do it.
Have you seen
My
how big
library
it
has it.
is? Oh my gosh. It's giant. It was
It's
like
huge.
it's looking at me over there, and I got it. I was like, ma'am.
Yeah.
Like I like opened my book in the month box. So I was like, this is kind of rude how long this book is. Like I'm a little offended, but we're gonna go with it. I'm so excited you're reading Willowbrook. No, it's about a guy who murders someone. Okay, never mind. Blames it on the devil. I mean, it could be a true story, but
Could be.
reading Proud of Midnight Until I Drop. Nice. It took long, but the audio is only 8 hours and 40 minutes, so I'm not as intimidated.
Oh,
Really?
really? I'm looking. That's so. Wait, mine is saying 14 hours. Is it 8 hours at your speed?
Probably. Because there's no way.
Yeah, because I can check it out right now, and it just said 14 hours.
Oh.
Which I don't think is that bad, but it's not great. Like, I don't want anything over 10 hours, personally.
I have so many high demands when I'm reading. I'm like, it has to be like long enough, but like not too long.
Yeah.
Like not too ridiculous. But like
14 hours is a little bit over my comfort zone. But
have either of you guys read it? I can't remember.
Yes.
You have. How did you do that, Michelle?
I read it physically like in 2017, and it's
physically?
Yeah, it took me 6 weeks.
With no audio?
No audio. It was before I was into audiobooks. I didn't start audio until 2018, and now all I do is audio. But I read it physically. It took me 6 weeks, and I would never do that again, probably. Because all I could think about was all of the books I could be reading, you know? Like, it was awful. And then I listened to The Stand, which is technically his biggest book, and that took me 12 days.
Oh my God.
With audio. So, like, no matter what, it takes a while.
I had this brilliant idea that I was going to read it when I was moving across the country. And then I tried to do it and it was giving me anxiety. Because I was like, first of all, I'm trying to move across the country. That's like a lot because we were driving. And then second of all, I was trying to listen to it and it was just too much. It was like a medicine cabinet. They were describing everything in the medicine cabinet for like 2 pages. It was like,
Well, just remember, this was his cocaine days.
Yeah.
So, like, he was just blitzed, you know? Like, ain't nothing up there.
Right. I mean, I love the movie, though. Like, that is such a good movie.
Yeah, the book is one of my favorite books ever, like to this day, like top 5 probably. So like it was worth it, but like still I haven't reread it and I don't know if I ever will.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Yeah.
Where did I leave off? I knew you would be. Danielle and I are buddy reading it. Oh, must be. I got the ALC from Libro. I'm listening on 1.8.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That makes sense.
It's confusing because sometimes it tells you the speed based on the speed, but it just moves faster, like the bar.
Yep.
And then other times it like actually.
That means I probably have the ALC too, and I just don't even know.
I was just checking to see.
Right? So stupid. Thanks for saying that.
I've never used Libro before.
Libro is great. I love Libro.
Is it? Do you guys use Scribd?
I do use Scribd. I use like all of them.
I do, but I use Scribd the least because it annoys me.
Yeah, Scribd is like the last place I check.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, I use Scribd, but it does, I will say, glitch.
Yeah.
Like once I was like 10 minutes away from finishing a book and it like stopped working and I was so mad. I was like, are you kidding me?
I do have it on Libro, and so thank you for that. So I will return my copy.
Nice. I'm starting the Paris apartment. I sincerely hope you like that better than
I like that one. Okay, come for me.
Did you read it, Riley?
No.
Do you want to read it?
Debatable. I don't know.
It's good. Like me and Lexi were talking about it right when we were becoming friends, and we were like, we don't understand why people don't like it and all this stuff. So it really bonded us, I think.
Yeah. I mean, my thing was like, I love the guest list so much that it just.
Yeah, I feel like people either like the guest list or they like the Paris apartment, and I've only read the Paris apartment, so like, that's all I know.
Fair enough. Hello. It is my summer project. I know. I say that every summer. I'm like,
it'll take you all summer too. So.
Yeah, I'm like, that's a great summer read by the pool. Yeah. I have the house to myself, just me and my dog. Aw, I'm hoping to get a lot read tonight. I'm so sleepy, but don't want to leave you guys. I really enjoyed the Paris apartment. I mean, I didn't hate it. I think I gave it like 3 stars. I think I was just more disappointed because it didn't end up being what I wanted. But
I completely understand the criticisms of it. I just won't hear it. You know what I mean?
Yes, I know. All right, let me get my cat up.
The cat.
I don't know, I felt so reckless saying cat. Like it's just like Pomodoro Kitty, and I'm like,
Pomodoro Kitty is the best.
It is. It's very cute. I'm gonna do 45-minute sprints. I'm probably gonna eat this time. I also forgot that I have Heartstopper volumes 2, 3, and 4 from the library.
Yes. You can get all those done in one sprint.
That's what I'm saying. So
that's what I'm saying.
But I'm probably gonna cry, and I'm
you
like,
are gonna cry. I cry every time.
I know. That's why I'm scared. I don't know. I don't know if I can do it today.
Number 2 is my favorite.
That's what I heard. I heard number 2. All right. We just talk like this. For like
I know. It's fine.
All right. Wait. What do I got to do? I have to press play. Start. Not play. Hello, everyone. Welcome back. Welcome, Lexi. How are you?
Very tired.
You're tired?
Yeah, I read so much yesterday that my brain is like, don't do that.
Oh, no.
It's okay.
I know how that feels when you're like brain dead and can't read anymore.
Mm-hmm. But I'm still reading.
What?
I'm still reading, though.
Yeah. It mostly used to happen to me when I read more physically without audiobooks. Because
Yeah,
I had to like really focus on. What are you currently reading?
I'm reading the Book of M.
Ooh.
I'm kind of bored so far.
Oh no.
You
What's
almost
the
DNF'd it.
I did I almost DNF'd it because I was afraid it was gonna put me into a reading slump.
Oof.
But
Yeah.
I
I wanted that book for so long and never read it.
it was good. I gave it 5 stars.
Is it a thriller?
It is like it's horror, thriller, fantasy.
Oh, okay.
It's interesting because it says it's a sci-fi thriller.
Yeah, no, it's not. No.
I swear, marketing is just like not ever right.
Like the end is so fantasy. I was just like, what am I reading right now? Because I don't read fantasy at all. And I was just like, what is this? But I loved it. So like, no, don't talk to me.
How was everybody's reading or whatever they were doing? Chilling.
I finished my book. I did not like it, but I'm done. So that's great. And now I'm starting, what is it? The Impossible Fortress.
Ooh,
So
nice.
we'll see.
I guess Lexi joined Daring.
I was just reading the Book of M.
Okay.
I'm a third in.
Mm.
That's all I got for you.
I finished my nun romance.
Ooh.
It's good. The next book in this series is a romance with a monk. So I'm like, do I read that next?
Yeah. Yes.
They just went all in on this, you know?
How many books is in the series?
3. The first one is
way
a
better.
priest, then this one's a nun, and then it's a monk. And then I
Nice.
think they just like ran out of.
That's it. That's all we know.
No more options. I was not doing anything.
Nice.
I was talking to Michelle.
Yeah, we were talking about Taylor Swift.
What's new?
But I still finished my book, even though I was so invested in our Taylor Swift talks.
I know, because then we focused on. I don't even know what I did, to be honest. I was just kind of like sitting here.
Yeah.
Let's see. I really enjoyed the Paris apartment. I'm glad you did. Let me make this bigger. Just joined in reading Heir of Fire as I continue my Throne of Glass reread. Nice. I actually did like the Paris apartment too. I actually like the guest list and the Paris apartment.
Nice.
Dang. Hello. Wrong Place, Wrong Time was really good. The cat scares me. Sorry. I did remember to like pause it, so it's not going to go off again while we're talking. I read 50 pages of Wrong Place, Wrong Time, liking it so far. I read 40 pages of A History of Fear. I like the story, but the writing is really dense, so it's hard.
Not worth it. The writing continues to be dense, and the ending felt quite homophobic to me.
Ooh.
I think it wasn't the intention, but the execution was not good. And I read it for my book club. There's like 3 of us, and we all thought the same thing. So
not good. I read the first 2 chapters of The Lost Girls of Willowbrook, really liking it so far. I'm getting very dark and lonely vibes. I don't know. Is this a fantasy? Do you guys know?
no.
I don't know.
I feel like it could go fantasy or like thriller. Or horror, honestly. Oh no, homophobic. That sucks.
Yeah. So throughout the book, there's like, I mean, if you're reading it, I don't know. I just
I'm looking it up because I can't picture it.
It's blue with red words on it.
Oh, wait.
I think I actually read it too.
Luke Dumas? Is that? Oh. Yes. this. I haven't really.
But the writing is not. I did not like the writing.
Maybe DNF it. Let me see. This cat scared me too. Yeah.
Honestly, I love when the cat scares people.
Mhm.
I mean, it's a thriller horror channel. I wish I could no, that would be mean. Instead of like a cat, make it really scary.
There are like timers on YouTube where at the end it like screams at you.
Didn't that happen during Katrina's?
Maybe
It
something.
scared the shit out of all of us at one point. It was Katrina's, I think. Yeah.
You know that like famous jump scare in Insidious?
Mm-hmm.
Where it's like, oh. I should just do that, you know. Hello, I'm reading the new Megan Miranda. Ooh, let me know how it is. Historical fiction and slightly thrillerish. Gotcha. The writing of a history of fear is painful. I feel like you should DNF it, but
it's so long and it's not worth it.
What is the writing like?
It's just so dense and boring. Like it's, I don't even know how to describe it other than that, but it's just like, it was hard to read.
Is it horror or thriller?
It's horror.
Okay.
Yeah, I feel like horror can be like that sometimes with the
I
writing.
think, yeah, it is very, I was literally just going to say, I think he's a like college professor for writing. So it was very much, he's like, look at me being fancy. And it like,
okay.
Barf.
That makes sense.
Yeah. Does it sound like it's trying to be fancy?
It's not like flowery writing. It's just, I don't know.
Textbook style?
Yeah.
Yeah. Just a guy saying this happened, then this happened, then this happened. Yeah, that also feels a little Stephen King to me. To be honest.
Even alone.
I do like some of Stephen King's books, so don't get me wrong. I liked Salem's Lot. I did read it 2 years ago.
Yeah, Salem's Lot's good. I read it last year.
Yeah, I mostly like The Shining.
Yep.
Misery. I didn't like the books, the book within the book. I could not handle that. I was like bored to tears. Yeah. And then we talked about It. Have you read It, Lexi?
No, I have not read any of those Stephen Kings you've mentioned. And
you probably won't, right?
I've read Carrie and The Bazaar of Bad Dreams, which is so random.
Yeah.
And then 11/22/63 and The Institute, which are both sci-fi. So
yeah,
that's it. I don't know. Such a random grouping of
it's like not the ones you think of.
Well, I blocked it out of my memory, but I've read Mr. Mercedes as well.
She hated that one, and it's one of my favorites. So
that's
we're just
one
gonna
of the
fight.
worst books I've ever read.
I read The Long Walk a few years ago too, and I like that one. It's kind of like dystopian. Do you guys know the premise of it?
Yep, lots of walking.
Lots of walking, you can't stop.
You can't stop walking. That's it.
Yeah.
And then
I don't know.
You
sounds pretty boring to me.
You have to win the game.
The thing is, Stephen King needs to write shorter books. He puts too many words in his sentences.
I mean, he does have short stories, like a ton of them. So
short stories are different than short books.
I'm just saying, you said you wanted short things, and he has them.
No, I said short books. I didn't say short things.
Books is a good specification.
What about Elevation?
I haven't read that, and
I'm just saying that's
I've heard it's not good.
Isn't there another one that's it's like the carnival one?
I don't know. Yes,
Joyland.
Yeah. Is that short? Kind of.
That's short. Yeah, that's really short.
Short.
And so is the one with the kid. I can't remember. There's a car. Later.
I can't.
Later.
Oh, it's called Later?
Yeah, it's called Later.
At first I meant Later.
Later. It's called Later. That's the title.
Reading 56 my book club. Is that the Catherine Ryan Howard one?
Yeah.
I'm intrigued by that one. I heard so many people hating on it, but I'm interested.
I know that.
Made it to 12% of I have some questions for you. Ooh, how are you liking it? Hi everyone. I'm reading It's One of Us by J.T. Ellison.
I can't wait to read that one.
trying to picture. Is that the author who you bought when we
Yes.
went to Barnes and Noble? Okay.
Yep.
DNF Salem's Lot, like 400 pages in. Can't deal with Stephen King. I prefer the movies. Stephen King 11/22/63 is one of my faves. Yes.
Me too. Both of these, I love both of these. Other than that, don't care.
Yeah. That's fair.
Also, his books are so long, and I'm just like, long books, not interested.
I will say I like the Shining book more than the movie. And I
Me
feel like
too.
that's kind of an unpopular-ish opinion.
I don't know because Stephen King doesn't like the movie either, so
We have the right
we're right.
we're correct. I don't know.
mean, Kubrick like completely did his own thing with
I know.
and I mean it's good, but it's not anything like the book, so
I know, and they ruined Wendy's character.
yeah. And like the whole point of the book is the kid, and they completely didn't do that at all with the movie. So yeah.
I know.
What are you
Shining
doing?
book. Okay, I guess I don't have as unpopular
I don't
opinion.
think it's unpopular with people who've actually read it.
Okay.
Bowser. He's just.
I'm just so intrigued what's happening. I'm like,
Hello.
He's digging at the couch.
oh my gosh. You see that ring light Lexi has? That one?
Yes.
That one?
Also, Nova's down there.
Did you
Oh.
get one?
I got one and they sent it to me and it was broken.
No. Oh my
So
God.
then, have you guys ever done a Walmart return?
Yeah, it's so easy.
It wasn't.
It wasn't?
I mean, it was, but like I waited in the line for like 40 minutes. I don't know what was happening, but there was like they weren't arguing like yelling, but there was like argument happening. And there was like about like money, and then I heard something about like you need their social security, and then the person working there was like they were like, why are they sending you this much money? And they don't know.
No.
Really
Was it an older person? Were they
No.
getting scammed?
No, they were younger. I mean, like our age. I don't know. I don't know what was happening, but I was just like, I'm holding this ring light. And what happened is I plug the ring light in. And I was like, okay, let's go. So excited. And I go to turn it on and it just doesn't turn on. And I'm like,
Oh,
so anticlimactic. I think I'm going to try to order it again though.
yeah.
Because I like your ring light, Lexi. Like it's really nice.
And it was cheap, so.
Yeah. Yeah. Do you all use ring lights when you film?
Yeah, mine's on right now. That's why I'm so bright.
You're illuminated.
I try to use natural light if I can, but
Yeah.
if not, I use a ring light.
Yeah. Which ones do you guys use? Are they?
Mine's the Nor one from Amazon.
Yeah, I think I have the same one.
Yeah, it's like it's as old as my YouTube is, so like 5 years old, and it's
Yeah.
never let
I've
me
had
down.
mine for a long time.
Yeah, it's never let me down. So
Maybe I should get that. I don't know, because my Walmart return experience was so.
I can send you the link, Sav. It is $50, but like I said, I've had it for 5 years, and
Yeah.
it is all my lights are still illuminated. So
Right.
I'll send you the link.
Yeah. Well, I think the one that Lexi did had. What am I words? Well, what she recommended to me was like 40. So it's like
Yeah, let me send you this one.
okay.
I also like picked mine up in store, so it was a lot easier.
Mm.
Yeah.
Like
No,
I didn't
not
have it
your fault.
shipped and all of that.
Yeah. I think I kind of like knew that it was a possibility because in the reviews people were saying like their lights wouldn't turn on, but then other people were saying it was great. So it's just one of those things. I was like wary.
I'm looking this up, and they have complete. This is $112 now.
Yeah, I was gonna say they are around $100.
It was not.
So
I-
I feel like
Yeah,
Yeah.
5 years ago it was not. So
Yeah.
I'm
Okay,
mine
cool,
was
Walmart.
definitely,
I'm
like,
gonna
under 50.
But yeah, there's a ton that I'm looking at on Amazon right now. There are 30,
Yeah.
and they come with
Okay.
different ring lights, which
All
is
right.
cool.
I think I'm probably just gonna order the Walmart one more time. Sorry, everyone who's watching. This is so
Yeah, wow, this is incredibly
telling
fun.
everyone what keep People are watching.
So sorry. Yeah.
Give us more ring light reviews.
I cannot believe that that's $112. That is ridiculous. This
Yeah,
is
because whenever I went
$50.
to buy mine, I looked on Amazon because I asked some people like what they used, and they told me, I was like, I'm not spending $100.
It was not that much.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
It was $50. So yikes.
Stuff has gone up.
Yeah.
It's wild. Popping in to say hi. Hello. I'm liking it so far. Julia Wellen narrates, so I'm enjoying listening to it. It reminds me so much of The It Girl by Ruth Ware. Nice. Hi friends. I'm reading Last Violet Call by Chloe Gong. Cool. OMG, the last time I returned something to Walmart, 2 customers got into a screaming match behind me.
What is up with Walmart?
I don't know, but there's always something happening there.
We usually go like when it opens and there's no one there. So like that's the best time to that's the time to go.
Do you all remember when Walmart had like fish there?
Yeah.
Like live fish.
Yeah.
That's
no, like fish to cook.
Thank you.
Yeah.
When did that like end? Because I remember being a kid and being so excited about the fish.
Yeah, we used to go look at them all the time.
Yeah.
Well, we didn't just go to Walmart to look at them. If we were there, we would look at them.
Yeah. I love the fish. I got so excited about like pet stores when I was a kid. I thought they were basically like the coolest place ever. I would just look at all the fish and like want all the pets. Walmart attracts chaos. Have you all seen that We Are Walmart chant that some of the employees are doing?
What?
I need to find it. It's so funny. It's like we are Walmart. And it's like We Will Rock You. And it's like all the employees.
Were they forced to do this?
Probably. Why would they
do
do
some sort of ad?
I don't know. It was like floating around the internet. I was like, could you imagine?
Weird.
Like, would you all participate in that?
No, they couldn't pay me
My
enough.
high school did those what were those things called? The lip syncing videos where like everyone was involved and you like followed one person. What are those called?
I don't
wasn't
know.
a flash mob. I don't know. But anyway, I was forced to participate in it and I just stood behind someone and didn't do anything.
You just hid.
I'm not in the video. I could see where they like went by me and I was like, no. This is embarrassing.
The weird things that we like, I don't know. Is high school this weird now? I feel like we went through like a weird time when we were in high school.
When flash mobs were popular?
Yeah, just like the start.
That was college for me, but yeah.
Yeah, because you're so old.
I am old. Yeah.
It was like the start of social media and like everything was just off the rail. I don't know. It was just so different.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Did I read this? At work, so listening to Sadie. Ooh, that audiobook is so good.
So good.
I remember the fish at Walmart. Yes. We are Walmart. See, I'm not making it up. It exists.
If you just made that up, I'd be really concerned for you.
I did not. That was not my idea.
I didn't think you did.
Could you imagine? I'm just like coming up with ideas for Walmart. Like, I will brainstorm them. I was there this morning and it was me and like all their personal shoppers. Ooh, yeah. Sometimes I feel like it'd be kind of fun to be a personal shopper.
I've thought that too. Like, just pay me to shop.
Yeah, I could do that.
Yeah.
And I'm nosy. I want to know what everyone's buying.
You could also, like, you know how you can check if the product isn't there, like you can supplement it. You could like supplement things with like really obscure, like, I don't know. That's kind of mean though. That happens to us all the time at my job though. Like we'll order, I'm trying to think of something. I can't think of anything off the top of my head, but we'll like order something and they'll supplement it with something that's completely like not even related to like what the food was we ordered. We're like, what? One time I bought a ladder at Walmart and fully left it standing at the self-checkout and didn't realize it.
Oh my God.
Good evening. Hello. Reading The Giver. making up fake lore. I promise it's not fake lore. It exists. I will find the video.
Sure.
I have my receipts. Okay, I'm going to start the next sprint. And I'll see you all soon. Hello, everyone. Welcome back. How was reading, or whatever you guys are doing?
I did not read. I got stuff together for the alphabet project.
Nice.
And then I don't know what I was doing, to be completely honest with you. Normally I read, but I did not do that.
Yeah, I did not read. My head hurts and I kind of just existed.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did you take any medicine?
Mm-hmm.
Is it not
Did
helping?
not help.
No, that happened to me a couple weeks ago. Oh.
It's so annoying. And it's like in the center of my forehead. And I'm just,
Ugh, that sucks.
yeah.
I didn't read either. I was trying to decide what book I should pick up next, and then I got overwhelmed, and I just scrolled on TikTok instead.
That's me literally anytime I have to choose a new book. I'm like, what do I even read? I'm listening to this, No One Gets Out Alive, but I'm in like the epilogue that's like 200 pages and it's really annoying me.
Excuse me, what?
Well, okay. It's like after the fact of like the main events, and it's literally, it says it starts at 400 and this book is basically 600 pages long. And I'm just like, why?
Don't call it an epilogue then.
I don't know. It's a long. It's like it
Yeah.
feels like an epilogue. You know what I mean? But it's like
Yeah, but like it should just be like later, not.
Yeah, I mean they didn't call it an epilogue. It just feels like what would be an epilogue.
That's
and I'm
still
getting
so
frustrated, and like I don't want to DNF it now because I got so far, and like there are some really good things that I liked about this book, but it's just like what's happening. So, yeah. And then I was like looking at clothes because Michelle sent me cider. It's like this shopping website. I've never heard of it before.
I've seen ads for that on Instagram.
Yeah. It's so cute.
Those pants were available last night. And I was like, no, I get paid Wednesday. And now they're gone. So
I know.
The power of Taylor Swift is what I'm saying.
I know. We were trying to copy her outfit.
We were trying to, but they're so not.
Lexi's like, I don't get it.
It's funny because I remember before her newest album came out, Sav was like her music is fine, but like I don't really follow her or anything. And now you're like Taylor Swift.
I mean, I always like loved her music, but I've gotten more obsessed with her as a person, if that makes sense. Like, and I didn't like all of her. Like, I'm not as much of a country fan, so I wasn't like.
Yeah, but she hasn't been country for what?
Forever.
Yeah. So I like
now.
Exactly. So I like some songs on Red, and then like after Red, I like everything pretty much.
Yeah, and when like Red, Taylor's version came out, she she made it pop because she always wanted to make it pop, and her label was like, it's country, and it's not.
So. Yeah, I am going down the fandom rabbit hole a little bit.
If you need help, please let me guide you. I will help you.
Yes, I've been a little obsessed lately. Yeah, and also another thing, which may be controversial, but like I wasn't that well. No, it's not. This is a thing. People don't like Lover as much, right?
They're wrong.
I started listening. So like the first time I tried listening to Lover, I wasn't really like in the mood for Lover, and then I recently listened to Lover, and I'm like, I love Lover. What
I love Lover.
Like not all the songs, but
yeah, it's a good one.
Yeah. Has anybody read Tender is the Flesh? I have not. I'm nervous too.
Yeah,
it's really not that bad.
It's not, but like I read it over a year ago now, and I still remember everything about it, which like is unheard of for my brain.
It's just not as like disturbing as it like you might think.
Really?
The end, the only part for me was the end. Yeah.
Yeah, that was good.
Yeah.
I gave it 4 stars.
I gave 4 stars as well.
It's definitely disturbing. There are several triggers, but it is well written and very memorable. Like Tender is the Flesh. Thank you both. I gave Tender is the Flesh 5 stars. Yeah, I know a lot of people love it. I just got here. Hi, welcome. Reading the book of the most precious substance. Weird, but really good so far. I slept still half awake. You fell asleep. May pass out again. I read 43 pages. I read 89 pages of The Wicked King. I got to 48% of Killing Mr. Griffin for a YA. This is surprisingly dark. Nice. I want YA to push boundaries more. I feel like it's so stuck sometimes. Like, just push it because the ideas are so good. I made it to page 60 in The Lost Girls of Willowbrook. Don't DNF. It gets bonkers in a good way. My book, or
I think your book.
Okay. I've heard it gets like off the rails, but I don't know. We'll see. Hello. 39% into my book, Wretched. Read is about as far back as I go, 1989 to present day.
You should do Speak Now. Speak Now came out at a pivotal time in my life. Also, she destroys John Mayer in that album. So just do
I'm a
it.
Speak Now girly.
Yeah. Speak Now is top 3 for me. So
yeah, I love her folk music, and I know some people are like, it's not folk, and I'm like, I don't care.
It is compared to her others, compared to Midnight's. Yes,
and Lover, and
right. She does Lover, and then she does folk, and then she goes back to pop, and I'm like, okay,
I love
whatever you want to do, I'll listen to. It's fine.
Yes. Actually, the people at my job get annoyed because I play her music too much. So sorry.
They're wrong. It's fine.
I actually had a customer come up to me once and be like, can I thank you for playing One Direction and Taylor Swift?
I was at the dentist and they were playing a Taylor Swift station. And I was like, what are you guys playing right now? And I was there for 3 hours. And they're like, oh, this is Taylor Swift station. And I was like, thank you. I approve. And they were like, okay.
I wonder who chooses the stations. I like doctor's office and dentist.
It was just the upfront girls. They were like, oh yeah, it's just my station on Spotify. And I was like, well, I'm having a great time getting this crown. So thank you so much.
Wow. How was it? Was it scary?
No, it was fine. It's just took a long time. That's the worst part. But I got to listen to Taylor Swift. So it was worse.
I'm scared of the dentist.
I was too, but my teeth got so bad after both of my pregnancies that I had to go. And that's a thing no one tells you about in pregnancy either. They just destroy your teeth.
Great.
Yeah, no one tells you anything about pregnancy, but I'll tell you. It makes your feet grow and also it destroys your teeth.
Why would it affect your teeth?
Everyone, or that's just what happened to you?
It's very common. Yeah.
Oh. Why?
I don't know. Because they leach everything out of you.
Ooh.
Yeah. I'm scaring y'all.
Literally. Let me see. This is YA from 1978, so I think that's why it's pushing boundaries.
Nice.
Gotcha. Read Serpent and Dove, which is technically YA, but felt like it took chances and made me enjoy it so much. Nice. Hello. Listen to 1D, Harry and Taylor. I would hang out drinking coffee for hours.
Lindsay, we should hang out.
No children for me, OMG. I know. Oh my God.
Never
Scary.
again.
So, you know how I always bring up bugs?
Yes.
For real?
What happened now?
I've been asking everybody this week, and it's really serious. So, do you all know Fear Factor?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Where are you going with this?
You know how they have the challenges where they lock you in coffins with bugs?
Yeah.
So here's your options. And in this world that it's like a mythical world, right? Because these things can't actually hurt you. Because oh my God, I did not do that.
It was me.
Oh, okay.
This is my response to you right now.
Lindsay's not again.
So, okay. You know how rats can obviously bite you, okay? So in this world they can't bite you, all right? Or spiders, they can't bite you or put their little hairs on you and make you itch. You know what I'm talking about? So your options are snakes, tarantulas, cockroaches, the big ones, the Madagascar hissing cockroaches, and rats. What would you choose and
I
why?
choose death.
And none of them can hurt you?
None of them technically can hurt you.
Snakes.
And it's alternate snakes.
Yeah.
No, I choose death. Thanks.
Okay, that's not an option, Michelle.
That is an option. Goodbye.
You don't have to feel all the little tiny legs on you.
I would also choose snakes.
Yeah, I think I would choose snakes too.
All of you guys would choose snakes?
Yeah, I feel like that's the only logical answer.
No.
If you have something else, you are not okay.
Rats. Okay, here's the thing, because they're like, here's the thing. In this dimension or whatever, right?
Okay.
The snakes, like, they can't hurt you, but they can like still wrap their like bodies around you, right? So like, would you rather feel like little feet on you or like a snake wrapping its body around your neck?
If it's not gonna actually like choke me, then yeah, I would rather have
You
that.
would rather feel it around your neck?
Yeah. Rally Reviews knows it.
Rats are gonna poop.
I have my doubts. It's funny though. Every single person I ask, like, everybody was either snakes or rats. It was never tarantulas or cockroaches.
The legs? No.
Here's the next question. If you had to choose between tarantulas and cockroaches, and death is not an option.
Tarantulas.
Yeah, tarantulas.
Yeah.
Really?
Oh yeah.
All of you got, why am I like the odd one out? Really? Okay, what is your reason?
Because they're bigger. So like I don't like cockroaches, like the way they move, no.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want that on me.
That's how I feel.
Also, I'm gonna scream froglet.
Yes, exactly.
That's what I'm thinking. That's exactly what I'm thinking, Froglet. I'm like, absolutely not.
Wait, what'd you say?
Your mouth.
Ooh, yeah, I'll pull it up. Hold on.
What are you talking about? I'm scared. Oops.
Get away.
I was like, why is it not? Okay, here's the thing though. In Fear Factor, they like put earplugs in and also like cover your nose.
It's still a no. It's
still tarantula.
No.
I'm more scared of tarantula. I hate cockroaches like so much. We all know this here because of my experiences with them. But oh God. Is this about me? Or is this about the pregnancy?
No, that was whenever you said, I always talk about
I like talking about bugs.
Okay, see, this is the thing. I say bugs and we got like 10 comments here. What did I come into? Rats.
Tarantulas don't freak me out. I found one in my house recently and I just picked it up and took it outside.
I would die?
With your hand?
Yeah.
I feel
With
like
your bare hand?
They're less bug-like because they're bigger.
I'm having
like
no.
Wait, you touched it?
Yeah.
I don't know if I would have done that, but like I don't know. It just seems less scary than.
Wait, where did you find it? Please tell me everything.
It's kind of like in the corner.
And you just picked it up? Where do you pick it up? With its little legs or what?
Just kind of like scooped up its.
I am dying.
I think I actually would have had a whole heart attack.
I would like burn the house down.
Me too. I would move across the country. I'd be like, no.
You kind of did do that because of bugs, right?
I did do it because partially. I literally kind of moved across the country because of bugs. Literally, if I would have said, okay, so if you had a cockroach in your house, would you have picked it up?
Cockroaches are dirty.
We spray that. We spray that.
So cockroaches in your house, you can't squish them because that noise would be awful.
Oh, I know.
Like, no.
I heard it.
And you can't just let them run around. So I would always chase them with Tupperware, my cockroach Tupperware. And then I had one specifically for trapping cockroaches. And I would just throw it on there. Because usually the cats would try to get them and flip them upside down. So then I would place my Tupperware on top and they would suffocate. And then I would throw them away.
See, the thing
is, if you flush it down the toilet, they're crawling back up. If you crunch it, absolutely not. If you throw it outside, it's coming back in. You have to suffocate it.
I had the kind that were like water bugs, like the palmetto bugs. Mm. These things were smart.
Like, and they can fly.
They could fly. They literally, every time we tried to chase them down, I made my husband always do it. I never once killed a cockroach, by the way. I could not. I was too scared. I would cry. I'm like, I'm not going near that. And so he would run around. I would try to help him find them though, because they would run and they would get between tiny little spaces.
Yeah, they're sneaky.
So bad.
Sneaky.
One
time, I was home by myself, so me and Nova and Bowser and Winston were all chasing the same cockroach. It was, I'm not even kidding, 40 minutes of us trying to get this cockroach and me like screaming. And I was like, it was a whole thing. This was the fastest cockroach of my life. So anytime I would like get close to it, because I don't want it to like fly in my face, so I would like very slowly, like you can't see my Tupperware, and like try to put it on there, and it would run away. The only way that we caught it was because I think I've told this story before, but oh well. Nova gave up and was like, I'm done with this, and laid down and happened to lay on the cockroach as it was like burning fire. So she like lays down and then her back leg just starts twitching. And I was like, what? And she gets up and this cockroach is laying on its back like and then I put the Tupperware on it.
I would have been crying.
Yeah, it was a traumatic 40 minutes.
Horrible. I saw so many, and like we kept spraying the house. I would spray it like every week. I'm like, I'm sure this is ruining my body because like breathing in all those chemicals.
Yeah, that's like scared me because of my pets. That's why I just like would suffocate it.
Yeah, well, I kept my rabbit in the other room, and his room was the one I didn't treat because I was like scared. Yeah. But they were mostly in the bathroom because they were attracted to water, which I would shower, and every time I would shower, I would look for them, and sometimes I wouldn't see them, and sometimes I'd be showering and they would be crawling. It was so bad. I hate them. I moved across the country. Everything else is horrible. Yeah, rats are gonna poop. You know, I will take it.
They are. They're gonna no.
Snakes poop too,
but like not as much as rats.
I don't know, man.
I just don't want the legs on me.
Yeah,
little rat leg. Like no.
I choose rats. My worst fear is a snake coming up the toilet. Oh my god.
I like how you're like, this is my worst fear, and we all just laugh at you.
I'm so sorry.
It's the lady parts part. It's not your fear, Roxy.
We're like, oh, a fear is so funny.
No.
I have a phobia of cockroaches. Yes. Spiders can die where roaches will multiply. That is true. When there's one, somebody was always like, when there's one, there's more. I'm like, please don't tell me that. Ew. Yes. I would simply just leave this alternate.
That's what I said, but that was not allowed.
I'm scared to death of spiders, even the smallest ones. Yeah, I know. They're so scary. I don't want to do anything. See, the thing, though, is I don't know. I don't know what I would choose ultimately. I would have to be there in the moment. I don't know why I've been thinking about this so much this whole week. I've been asking everyone. I like asked my whole family. They're like, why are you thinking about this? I was like, I don't know. It's interesting. It tells me so much about people. I want to move to Australia, but I don't know if I can handle the giant huntsman. Okay, so Riley, you picked up a tarantula, right? If you saw, have you seen the huntsman spiders?
No, let me see.
They are my worst nightmare. Would you pick that up?
No. I don't want to look it up, but am I gonna? Someone look it up and show me. I don't want it on my phone.
They're way bigger than tarantulas. They're horrifying.
Oh, their legs are quite long.
Would you pick that up?
That is huge. No.
You can't even kill it. It's so big. You know? Like, apparently you have to...
crap.
Let me see.
It's literally it's the worst thing I've ever seen.
Is this true?
No. Nah. Nope.
I've heard that they're like, yeah.
Like,
no.
No.
I would simply die.
No,
that's me. I'm out. I see that.
No. Oh my god. I'm not okay.
That's why I didn't want it on my phone.
My friend lived in Australia for a while, and she lived like in the outback because her parents were dealing with like wildlife and stuff. And she said that sometimes she would just like walk into her house and there would be one of those things. And it's just so big, like you just have to like somehow trap it and like get it out because you can't kill them.
At that point, it's the spider's house. You gotta go.
Literally. And she said the worst thing that like ever happened to her, like bug wise, was she was in her car as a kid and one like fell on her. And I'm like, absolutely not. Absolutely not. Like that is my worst fear, you know? No.
They look bigger than a person's head.
Literally. Oh yeah. Whoever put that up, yes.
Yours
That
might.
is my whole reaction. I just came in and have no idea what's going on. Welcome to my channel. This is just
Honestly,
what happens
though.
in my lives. Also hate crickets. Okay. I think I've talked about it here about the crickets where I used to live too.
Yeah, you have.
Horrible. They almost look like cockroaches. I'm from Australia. Oh, what did I just say? Australia. Where? Yeah, have you ever seen one though? Like ever? Huntsman spiders are my nightmare. They get the whole house if I saw one. Yeah, I would move. Just thinking of it gives me an asthma attack. Yeah, cockroach Tupperware. I know. You don't want to use.
Well, I don't want to contaminate my food with cockroach germs.
I had one of those too. It was usually when they were already lying on their back, but I could see they were still alive. That's when I was brave enough to put it over and just leave it.
Yeah.
Michelle recoil.
Okay, you know what freaks me out though? Do you guys, where you live, do you have a lot of scorpions?
No,
I've never seen one.
Oh, they're bad here. Like you have to check your shoes before you put your shoes on.
No.
That's
my
the
God.
biggest no for me.
Like all year round?
Not all year round, but like in the summer.
Yikes.
What do you do if you see a scorpion in your house? Like
You
how
run.
burn it down. Yeah, I never saw one in Texas actually somehow, but I did see some huge spiders that I was very not okay with. Nothing should be that huge, I know. Human spiders is also
I'm sure there's some horror book about that.
Oh yeah.
probably
There is a romance book about that.
about a human spider.
It's like a spider monster man.
Please, what's it called?
Like entrapped or some. Oh, ensnared. I think it's ensnared.
I'm gonna read it for Smut Den. Thanks.
Oh no, I'm like somehow I have an idea of how.
Yeah.
I checked the toilet for snakes. Oh my
Just
god,
look
is
at
this
the
like
cover?
a thing?
You guys have to look up the cover.
Wait, what's it called? Entrapped?
Ensnared.
By
Oh, sorry.
Tiffany Roberts.
Hold on.
We're all going.
I need to know.
Oh god. There's multiple covers. Oh, that's the spider's mate. That's different.
Oh, yep. That's about it. Kind of what I imagined.
This is
It's okay,
beautiful.
you.
I know, I'm gonna read it for Smut Den.
You have to. Oh, this one is really scary though. This one. Oh god. Scared about that.
There's really a
Okay.
romance for everything.
Kitty read it and gave
Have
it
you
3
heard
stars.
about the potato one?
What? Tell me everything.
All he wants for Christmas is fingerlings. It's like
It's a potato and werewolf
shifting.
Yeah.
Wow.
Interesting.
Oh
Learned
my
about
God.
that the other
Have
day.
you read it, Lexi? Are you going to?
I have not read it. No.
I'm going to read it. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm forcing other people to read it and report back.
I will let you know.
I just have so many questions. I might read it for entertainment
I know.
purposes.
I'm like, you gotta vlog it or something.
Like I.
Oh, I'm
you gotta
so
go
curious. Like, what goes where and where?
Right? That was what I was asking.
I will report back.
Please report to all of us.
Okay.
I had a roach crawl up my leg. I almost died. Ugh. This is why Sav and Kelsey always need to come. I know Kelsey couldn't come tonight, but I'm sure she would have had even more stories. I hate that you're showing this content warning on my stream. Arachnophobia. I would burn the house down. My besties live in Australia and they rarely see spiders that big. The huntsmen are usually pretty small. Oh. And now there's
Yeah, sorry. I was just
That
like,
was my
look
fault.
at this.
I'm sorry.
it's okay. I wanted to. Spider just got a free house because nope. Why can I not speak? I'm Australian and can confirm that the huntsman spiders are huge and they like living in people's homes.
Oh God.
Also, I heard that they are in America.
Nope, we didn't need to talk about
Where?
I thought like Arizona or something like that.
Oh, I don't think there's
And
fine.
who brought them here?
Yeah.
Why?
Someone in their suitcase was like, all right. I have a fear of a roach crawling in my ear. Yeah.
Yeah.
I
There's a
understand.
certain someone that I told about that, and yeah, he said that he should pay for my therapy. And I was like, yeah.
Mhm. That scene is rough. They do like living in houses, but isn't it true that they don't hurt people? I mean,
That's not the point.
I
they
don't care.
hurt my
Feelings.
like, yeah, they don't hurt people, but they're fast. Oh my god. Now I want to look up a video of one
Like,
running.
how do you? It's big, and like, what do you trap it with? And like, it's so
Why do I want to look up?
no.
I want to see it run now, but like I'm going to have nightmares. I think I'm gonna do it.
Imagine you just hear like footsteps on your wall.
You know how you can get like little shoes for like dogs? You make like custom shoes.
For my huntsman spider.
We have a lot of other spiders that aren't as big but can kill you. Ugh.
Ugh.
Yeah, at my family's farmhouse, they are so bad. We kill scorpions all the time. Yeah, I've seen a couple of them, and all they do is run away. Huntsman spiders? Oh my good. Yeah, there are so many scary things in Australia. We had like iridescent scorpions in Arizona, so they would blend into the tile. No, thank you. Michelle taking one for the team.
I'm currently looking at it's on KU.
The potato book.
Yes, this is the cover. The
Where's
potato.
the potato?
I don't really know.
I need so much more information about it.
It's it says male shifter romance, opposites attract, preg, which I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Grumpy sunshine, weird shifters, and fated mates. There's nothing about potatoes in here, but then the review, the first like the picture that comes up, someone took a picture with a potato sticker.
I'm gonna read it for Smut then. So
Oh, that's a
They
cute
gave it 5
sticker.
stars.
5 stars.
Yes, Monica P.
So many expectations now for this.
Wow.
Oh my god, apparently they're in Texas. Well, I didn't see that. Florida and ooh. They were brought here. Eek. Who's ever to know that they are here in Texas? Yeah. Okay, I don't think I'll be sleeping tonight. Sorry, guys. I don't even play Animal Crossing at night during certain months because of this. That's hilarious. What is the name of that book?
All he wants for Christmas is a fingerling.
It's so funny.
It's part of a series, The Weird and Wacky World of Shifters.
I need like a scene to read.
The second one is called Alpha's Fingerling Surprise.
Yeah, I looked that up.
I'm dead. Everyone's freaking out. They're in Florida. So sorry. So sorry for this news. On that note, shall we read about fingerlings?
Yeah, I'm gonna leave on that note. Thanks for having nightmares.
Thanks for coming, Michelle.
Thanks for having
Good
me.
night. Bye.
Bye.
Yeah.
Welcome back. How was your reading?
I did not read.
I know it's late. I was like, for some reason, looking up videos of huntsman spiders, and I found this one account that like it was like a huntsman spider, and at first I was really, really scared of it, but then they named it Larry, and she has some cute videos with it. Like the spider never got cute for me, but it kind of desensitized me. But now I'm scared because I don't use TikTok very much, and I'm like, is my For You page gonna literally be like all huntsman spiders? So I'm probably gonna regret this soon, but
That's why, like, if there's things that I don't want to see a lot, I will not look them up on TikTok. I'm like, no, I'm not going to leave this digital footprint to follow me.
I know. I'll have to update you all next week and tell you how many huntsman spiders I see. Oh my gosh. The book is 3.4 on Goodreads. Which book was this? I can't remember.
Oh, was this the potato book?
Oh, probably. Hi, reading Six of Crows. Sorry for everybody joining now. That was our last sprint. Reading All the Dangerous Things. Have you read that before?
I have it in my TBR.
Yeah, I haven't read from this author before. I'm curious, but I feel like I might like A Flicker in the Dark better. The synopsis sounds more interesting to me. Hello, good morning. Sorry. Finished a cup of coffee and started reading the book Three Musketeers. Nice. I read 43 pages. Dang, I wish I had like the stamina to read tonight. I did read a little bit, but it wasn't very much. It was still fun though.
I've been reading a lot the past like 2 days. I've read 5 books.
Oh my gosh, really?
I've been doing nothing else. I'm just like,
yeah.
Ouch.
You are stuck.
Yeah.
Have you been like watching a lot of stuff too, or do you mostly read?
I have, but I was like, if I'm just sitting here, let me like read books at least.
Yeah. What have you read?
I read Pride and Prejudice because I was like, let me reread something that I love. And then I read 2 books in the Veronica Speedwell series. Have you read any of those?
Is it like historical fiction or?
Yeah, it's like historical mystery.
Okay. Yeah.
And then I read 2 books in this nun series.
I love it. I need to try to get to This Delicious Death, I think it's called.
Yeah, I have a copy of that. I want to read that so bad.
I know, I have an ARC and it's coming out. I'm so bad at reading things now without audiobooks.
Same.
And I'm like, should I have my Kindle app read it to me? And I could, but the thing with that is like, I don't enjoy it as much. And I really loved, why am I blanking? My Dearest Darkest. I really love that book a lot. And so I'm like, you read that, right?
Yeah, I loved that one.
Yeah, it was so good. And like this one is about cannibalism, but it's like YA. So I'm really curious to see like what they do with it if they push the gore. I'm so curious. Like it looks really good and I want to try to read it, but I changed my Siri voice to be like this specific voice that reminds me of like a school teacher. So it's better to listen to. Do you ever have your Kindle read to you?
I have my Alexa read to me. And I will like pick the voice that I think fits the vibe of the book.
Yeah. It's funny because it switched my map sound too, because I guess I just like straight up switched Siri. And so now every time people drive with me, they're like thrown off because I chose a voice that isn't that common. Like it's specifically, I feel like a reading voice. And so people are like, what is happening? I got to 78% of Killing Mr. Griffin. I should be able to finish it tonight. Nice. Made it to 55% into my book, which isn't a bad place to have a stopping point. Almost halfway into Wrong Place, Wrong Time. Thank you for the sprints. Got a lot of reading done. Nice. Thanks for being here. Got to part 4 of the book. Cool. Is this the last sprint? It is. Go Sanctum. This will be my 3rd book today. Wow.
Ooh.
That's awesome. I'm 32% into A Flicker in the Dark. I'm really enjoying it. Yeah, I'm really intrigued by that one. I forgot to turn the cat off. Hold on. Yeah, I'm sad I couldn't participate in Realmathon, but there was no way I was going to be able to do it this month.
Yeah.
So busy, and next month is going to be so booked too. Excited though. I'm very excited. Well, I think I'm going to call it a night. Thank you all for being here. Everybody who was a guest tonight is listed in the description, so make sure to check out all their channels if you haven't already. And yeah, have a great month. Oh my gosh. Have a great night. I'll see you all next week. Bye.